Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sound Advice with Alexis Marin. C'est moi. I am Alexis Marin, and I am a registered drama therapist, a life coach, and a speaker. Today, we are going to talk about, I'm going to talk about, and you're going to listen, about the power of demystifying information. To demystify information looks like the following. Let's pretend I am in your house and I'm your friend, and I walk into your kitchen and I say, "Oh, I didn't know that you had an air fryer. How cool. I've never used an air fryer before. How does that work?" Now, you as my friend have a choice in that moment to either demystify information or to say something that could be misconstrued as something that's actually shaming and makes me feel idiotic or uncomfortable. So option one of demystifying information would sound like this. "Oh yeah, I just got the air fryer. I hadn't had one until just this week. Do you want to learn about it? I'll teach you how to use it." Now that is a response that brings me closer to you as my friend and allows me to ask questions to learn something without feeling like an idiot or feeling like in my 40 years on this planet I should have somehow been exposed to using an air fryer. Okay? Option number two, you could say something like, "Oh my gosh, you've never used an air fryer before? How have you never used an air fryer before? Don't you know how to Google things?" Okay, so demystifying the information, or saying something like that, like, "How have you not? I can't believe you haven't." And even if, as my friend, and we have a great rapport, you're saying that to me in kind of a kidding way, and we should be able to talk back and forth like that, there is still a fragment in there of me feeling like an idiot because, oh my gosh, on my 40 years on this earth, I haven't used an air fryer. You're right, I should have Googled it. But in that moment, I can either connect with you by you talking to me for 5 minutes and teaching me how to use this thing, or I can disconnect from you and I can say, "Oh, yeah, I don't know, I just never had one. I guess I'll Google how to use it." And then I'm going to feel weird and strange and uncomfortable. And then I'm going to go Google how to use it and disconnect from you. We live in this society right now where we can joke about like, "Oh, if there were only a device where we could look this up to learn how to do this thing." And yes, we always have the option of going to the internet to find out how to do something. But there's a very different flavor and essence of learning how to do something or getting information that is sent from person to person, direct knowledge. I remember when I was first learning about drama therapy, I had so many different questions, and I went to the internet and I searched everything and where could I study it and what does it exactly mean and how to get licensed. But ultimately, at the end of all of that research, I still needed to find a human being that I can get on the phone and ask the questions. What do I do next? And what about this school and how did that feel? Because personal opinion and being able to share with somebody how you've experienced something is a value that is far beyond going online and getting some anonymous person's review of something and or researching how much something is or how it works. When we demystify information, it brings the entire community closer together. If somebody calls me now and asks me, and this shows you how old I am, somebody calls me now and asks me, "How do I become a drama therapist?" I love having those conversations because I don't feel like me giving that information to them is going to make me less valuable as a drama therapist. In fact, I think it's going to make the community more valuable because we're going to have more people with better information making good decisions inside of our little cohort of drama therapists and then larger of therapists all throughout the United States. It's a wonderful feeling to be able to demystify that information. And we want to demystify as much as we can because the less we feel shame as human beings, even though it's inevitable, we're always going to feel shame about something, but the less we feel shame or humiliation or embarrassment about things that we don't know, the more that we're going to be able to genuinely connect with each other. The more we genuinely connect with each other, the less conflict we will have. And even if we do have conflict, We'll always be able to go back to those moments where we genuinely connected with somebody and somebody was willing to walk us through something or teach us something, even as simple as saying, I don't know how an air fryer works. Giving information to somebody does not make you less valuable. Giving information about how to do something does not mean that all of a sudden you have created a monster of competition for you in your field, right? So next time somebody says to you, wow, I've never tried this before, or I didn't know how this works, or this is new to me, take that moment and, as much as you want to maybe rib them for not having had the experience, get excited that you get to be the teacher for a second. Say, oh, that's so cool. Let me teach you about this. It's really awesome. This is what I've learned about this. I was once in your shoes 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 minutes ago. Demystifying information is something that all of us can work on and practice. And on the flip side, we can also ask more questions. And instead of going into the kitchen and saying, oh, cool air fryer, I wonder how that works, go, oh, cool air fryer, can you teach me how to do that? Okay? All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. You can find more information from me at my website, which is www.alexismarin.com. And you can find me on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook every week for sound advice. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.